What's up guys, welcome back to Mania Arcade, and today we're going to be taking a look at Mania. And this version right here is the Japanese version. It's Exciting Hour, same game. This game came out in 1985. Basically, it was a wrestling game. Also, some say the successor to Tag Team Wrestling that came out in 1983. So basically, I'm going to play this game for you guys. We're going to 1cc it and flip it, of course. However, I'm not going to keep playing because I'll just keep playing forever. But we're going to go through all the characters and just give a brief background, I guess, on who the character represents. So we'll go ahead and get started. Excuse the pro wrestling background. That's just what's in the emulator I got. So we're going to rock that. So let's go ahead and get started. And this is us, Dynamite Tommy, I think's his name. And Insane Warrior. Now in the American version, they spelled his name Warrior, but they messed it up here. And this guy is our first match. And the key to this game, you got two attacks. You got punch, kick, and what you want to do is basically wear them down. And then what I like to do, you got a rope throw. You can do an attack afterwards with the punch. If you do the kick button, you'll do some of your moves. There is a timer for this game, but you never really run out of time until later matches. So best strategy is to body slam them twice. Well, I'll wait later in the match. Usually you gotta do it at the beginning of the match. But once you wear them down, you can kind of get your move in, at least in the earlier levels. So do a couple of body slams. And now at this point, you want to do a suplex, okay? Or some powerful move. And then my strategy is to get them by the ropes when I do the move. Well, I gotta loosen them up first. So next time I grab them, I should be able to do it. Pick him up, pile driver, and then you can get up top rope because he's kind of weak right now. And you can pin him. Now the background with this character, he might be done. Alright, so the background with that character, he's basically Road Warrior ripoff, Animal. So and he basically has basic moves. This next one, the Karate Fighter, he's based off of, I want to say at least Great Kabuki. Some can say Chop Saki, but I like to say Great Kabuki. And his moves are basically, basically does kicks. And same strategy works with him. So I'm just going to do that early on in the match and establish that dominance. Just wear him down to punches. Once they slunch over, get your two body slams in. And then you don't want to grab him again because next time you grab him, he's going to reverse it. So let him crawl back in the ring. We want to stay up to the top because we want to get those off the top rope things. Pile driver. Well, when I grab him again, I should be able to do a pile driver because he's weak. Okay, well, we'll loosen him up with a couple of punches first. We get our pile driver, top rope. And they can get up, you can't miss. You can do two just for good measures. Another good move you have, I'll show you to you why this guy is kind of weak because he should be able to be pinned right now. Yeah. You can do it one or two ways. You could just knock him down, push both buttons, and you have a run. And when you run, you can either do your... If you push the punch buttons, then the person will do like some type of attack. If you hit the kick button, they'll do a leaping frog splash, and that move gets you out of jail. Now this is probably arguably the hardest person in the game because he straight cheats. He's based off Bobo Brazil, obviously with the leopard skin and everything else and the bare feet, and he'll do a lot of that. He just cheats and doesn't take a lot of damage, but he does enough. He can pick you up off the ground and keep doing that. But he's kind of the cheapest character in the game. But same strategies apply to him. You just gotta be careful because he'll do that slide. And once you get him loose, do your two body slams and then back away. And you gotta repeat. Yeah, and he might not let you get up. Now when he throws you, he does that splash, but you can do the splash as well as a counter. And you're gonna be doing a lot of that with Coco Savage. Yeah, he's gonna, once he gets you in that thing, yeah, this is kind of a victory for you. Once he throws you, he has that frog splash. And now we can just do it raw like this. Well, but normally the good thing with him, once he starts beating you up really bad, okay, he'll just keep doing that. He'll spam that over and over. There's no way out of it. There's nothing you can do about it. Just get up and hope he throws you. Now this is our chance. Hit the kick button. We get a frog splash on him. And that actually takes a lot of damage, that frog splash. Don't look like much, but it does. Yeah, now the music changes. Now we can kick out. We'll kick out once at least. We get a suplex. Frog splash. And he should be done. If he kicks out, that's okay, because he's going to throw you into the ropes and we're going to get our frog splash on him. Oh, we didn't want to do that. Hopefully we can get it. Yeah. The suplex or something. Frog splash. And he's only a third character, but he's cheap. If the thing with what sucks about Coco Savage is if you don't get momentum on this guy, he could run away with the match, as you just saw. That's only the third fight, and he ended a lot of kids' spree. Now, another thing to look at while we're playing this game, the next fighter is the Piranha, and he's based off Las Máscaras, the Mexican wrestler. Now, same thing with this guy. He's not too tough. He's pretty simple. You can counter that with the splash. Get your body slams in. You got a soul bot you can do. And one of the things, now just to mention, this game did have a successor. They came out with Mania Challenge, and basically that game was more in line with two-player action. That's what they wanted to promote. And to me, if you ask me, it was a lesser game than this one. And the reason being because they had less characters, but you did have more like newer moves. So that was a little better, I guess. And you can play two-player. This one's only one player. And he's about done. Okay, so we got one more match to go, and then we'll be at the belt. Like I say, I think in the crowd they said there was Superman, Jackson 5, Darth Vader. We did see Darth Vader. And this is the final showdown. Blues Bloody, obviously based off of Japan's Bruiser Brody, of course. It's undeniable. Some people say Hulk Hogan, but no. In the successor to this game, I believe that is modeled off Hulk Hogan, and the reason being because around this time frame, I was a kid, of course, in the 80s, and Hulk Hogan's popularity was like growing big time with the mega powers, Macho Man Randy Savage, and all that stuff. So yeah, they kind of start basing it more off the Hulkster, but in this version, you get Bruiser Brody. And he's pretty easy, believe it or not. Coco Savage, like I said, Coco Savage is like the, stupid boss in this game. He should have been last if you ask me, because he's just cheap. Okay, so at this point, we get our belt. And I'm guessing she's modeled off of the great late Miss Elizabeth. And at this point, you cycle through the characters again. Well, I don't know if they're even random. I want to say they're random. They cycle through. And basically, at this point, you're just doing title defenses. And the same strategies apply. Differences being that now they can take a little more damage. And they can reverse things a little better. But if you get the early start on them, you can still do the same patterns you had before. So the game's not too tough. Once you get the patterns down, it's pretty easy. But for 1985, I remember playing a lot of this game back in the day. And, the graphics, for what they were at the time, were awesome. Yeah, and then basically, whenever they throw you in a rope, for the most part, you get like a free counter, if you will. Because you can smash the kick button, and you'll jump up. You'll both fall down, but you both take damage. Better than you just taking damage on your own. So we'll get us... This dude's tripping, man. Stop tripping, bro. So we just wear him down with some punches. Get our suplex in. Top rope action. And you got a choice between a somersault and a knee drop. And once you get him in this position, he's pretty much done. And that's it. And at this point, guys, the game just kind of loops itself over and over. But I want to take the time to say, this game at the time, it has a catchy tune. You had an announcer in it, and the announcer kind of looks like he could probably whoop some butt, in a sense. Kind of tough looking there. Now, I don't know if his music... Yeah, his music goes. So basically, the only time the music changes in the ring is when you're doing a championship match, when you first fight this guy the first time. And then after that, you get this tune over and over. Now, I have a friend, and I'm going to shout him out, Mr. J-Bone himself. He has this game in a cocktail form. if he's watching. Great machine. So shout out to you, J-Bone, for having Mania, actual CRT version of it with the cocktail CRT version. So that's big. That's good stuff. But I'm gonna win this match, guys, and then we're probably gonna sign out here. But thanks for hanging out. As always, guys, please rate, comment, and subscribe. Tell me in the comments if you have any memories of Mania. If you didn't know how to play the game before and you lost a ton of quarters like most kids did. And with that, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. As always, take care of yourself, protect your inner peace, God bless you, and we'll catch you on the next video.